You know the code, you know the climb, while he teaches CAFS to the rookies, folks.
I'm Lary. This is another episode of Larry's Minutes. Alright, so today we're going to be showing how to flow Van Air foam, CAFS foam. So your first step, put the truck in park, hit neutral, and then you're going to put your truck in pump gear. And the most important step out of all of this, hit your Van Air PTO. If you don't have that, you're not going to have any foam at all. So now that that's done, you're going to come back to the pump panel, and something that is looked over, very important, make sure you are flowing the right speed lay. You have upper, middle, lower. Whichever one your fireman pulls, make sure you open that. So next step is you're going to pull your take the pump, as all of us know, and then you're going to start idling up to about 120, 130. And then our next step, now we want to introduce CAFS into all the water system. So now you're going to turn on your foam, this red button right here. You're going to have a blinking light right here. There's going to be another light right here that stays on at all times. So you're going to have two lights. That's how you know you're on. And the most important thing with this is that if you're not reading water flow at the nozzle, then you're not going to be getting any CAFS air, any foam out of the nozzle. You have to make sure you are flowing water out of this.
And what do you want what do you want your flow meter to read?
You're going to want it to be about 120. Okay. That's going to be ideal. If you go over that, you're not going to get a good percentage. Your foam water is going to be diluted.
Okay. And that's reading gallons per minute,
yes,
correct?
Sir, that's reading gallons per minute.
Okay.
So your preset is going to be 0.1 on all of these. Okay. It'll already be set at that. So now that you have that going, you turn that on, have your preset going. Next, whenever they're flowing water, you're going to introduce the CAFS, the air, into the system. So for your middle speed lay, you're going to open this button right here.
Don't do that, because we're fixing to change those. Middle speed lay will be the button it's supposed to be.
Okay, your middle speed lay, you're going to hit this button right here if that's the one you're flowing. If you're flowing lower, you're going to hit that button, either or. It's going to be the same. So that's how you introduce air into the system. Okay. And whenever you're going with that.
All right, so I have, let's just say I have my upper speed lay pulled, okay? All right, I got it all the way open, right?
Yes, sir.
And then I have this on and it's 0.1 and I have my button pushed.
Yes, sir.
If I open this all the way up, is this thing going to continue to read 120 gallons per minute out of the end of the nozzle?
No, sir. So the only way this is going to read 120 is if you were getting flow out of the nozzle. No matter how, this gauge, you might as well just look away from it whenever you're trying to get CAFS out of the, when you're trying to get foam out of the system.
All right, so do I throttle up or do I pinch my line down?
So you can do either or. You can either throttle up to get to that 120. It doesn't take much at all. It's going to get there very fast since you have so much foam. And either or, you can close this down a little bit, pinch it.
So what will pinching the valve close do like you just did?
So pinching the valve is going to, and it's really what it's going to do is it's going to dilute the water and foam mixture. It's just going to lessen the amount of water that's coming out of the line. That's all it's going to do. And if you raise that, that's...
All right, so if I pinch, just say I'm flowing, just say this is reading 138 gallons per minute at the nozzle.
Yes, sir.
For effective foam, I'm going to have to pinch a line down.
Yes, sir.
To get back to the 120 mark is what we want to see on the gallons per minute.
Yes, sir. You can
okay, and then I can just, whatever line, I can just bump that just like that to pinch it down to go back to 120.
And if you're a little under 120, that's fine. You want to be in that range, so around that.
Okay, and then at the end of it, you want to get all the foam out of the line. So how do you, what's the process?
So what you would do, you turn your foam off.
Okay.
You can leave your water running and turn your CAFS off.
Turn the air off?
Yes, sir. And you can just leave water running for a little bit until you see no more foam coming out of the hose. That's going to way to bleed it.
Okay. And then so once that's off, then you're done. You can close your lines off and then you can go back to the truck.
Yes, sir. You can break everything down, load it back up. Good to go.
Perfect. You got anything in closing?
No, sir.